Hello, I'm going to do a quickie on how to plot a point. I'm not going to be that detailed. There's definitely some more depth I could go into, but I'm just going to give you the nuts and bolts. So we've got the x-axis is going to go left to right. It's the number line basically. You've got negative on the left and positive going to the right. So that's always going to be your first coordinate. Is going to be your x coordinate. And when it is positive, we're going to the right. When it is negative, we're going to the left. If you want to write it out as words, then write it out as words. But write it in a way that you will remember it. So if I had like a -3 here, negative, I'm going to the left. So I'd go 3 to the left. So you're always going to start in the middle. Start in the middle no matter what. And you're going to just write that randomly here. Always. Just like I graffitied it in the middle. And then I'm going to have a y-coordinate. So y-coordinate is going to be, what if I had like a 7 here? Well, since 7 is positive in y, the y-coordinate's going to go up, and if it was negative, I would go down. And if I want to write that out as words, then maybe I want to do that. And then we're going to, oops, oh really? I'm going to write left there, huh? No. Down. So that -3 would be 3 to the left, then 7 up. 1, 2, 3 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, then 7 up, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's where I want to make my point. And ideally, once I get used to it more, then I won't make these little scribbly lines in the middle, and I will just draw in that point and be like, yeah, this is my point right here, -3, 7. Alright, so I'm going to speed up a little bit. So let's say, what if we had 5, 2. So here this is positive, so we're going to go to the right. Then our y-coordinate is positive also, so then we're going to go up. So I'm going to start in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. Oops, shouldn't have made a point yet. And then 2 up. And this is where my point is going to be. 5, 2. Don't make this point here. I'm going to erase that. If I can figure my pen out. Boop. There's 5, 2. Okay, and then we've also been seeing a lot of these where it's just in the positive numbers, where we've had a lot of like time and money, or like, yeah, like weeks. And I think we had one where we had like people, number of people in a club. So we're going to see a lot of those, and you should get used to plotting those points. So if I had something like 4, depends here, I could have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. I could also have like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 here. Or 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500, 600, depending on what we're doing. So if I did have 450 here, and these were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I would go 4 to the right because it is positive, and then 50 up because it is also positive, and this would be my point. And our last point also has to be positive, so maybe we should have made that one up here negative, but oh well, it's too late for that. So then this last point here, we're going to say weeks, we're just going to be counting 1 by 1, but our people, we're going to be counting 5, 10, 15, 20, we're going to be counting by 5s. So as long as your increment stays the same, you can count up or down as much as you like. So here we're going to say after 7 weeks, there are 9 people. So that means I'm going to go all the way over to 7. So it doesn't look like it's the same distance, because it's, even though 7 and 9 are close in numbers, but because the up and down, the y-axis is stretched out in terms of 5, it's going to make it look like it's lopsided. But either way, we're going to go all the way up to 7 to the right, then up to 9, so I don't want to go quite up to 10. Make my dot right here. And that is how to plot a point. Maybe too long, but hopefully you learned how to do it then.